1999. The year everything changed forever. December 31st, 1999. 11:59 p.m. The entire world is watching the clock, genuinely believing civilization might end in 60 seconds. But that midnight panic? That was nothing compared to what actually happened in 1999. A technology that destroyed a billion-dollar industry overnight. A school shooting that changed America forever. A movie that made millions question reality. And somehow, all of this happened in just 12 months. This is 1999, month by month. And I guarantee you forgot half of this stuff. January 10th, 1999. HBO premieres The Sopranos, and they break the biggest rule in television. They make you root for a murderer. Tony Soprano kills people. He cheats on his wife. He's violent, racist, and somehow you love him. Because he also has panic attacks, goes to therapy, and feeds ducks in his pool. This wasn't just a TV show. This was the moment television became better than movies. But here's what's wild. Most people couldn't even watch it. You either had HBO, or you knew someone with HBO, or you waited months for bootleg copies. No streaming, no binge watching. You waited 7 days between episodes. Breaking Bad, Mad Men, The Wire, Succession. None of them exist without Tony Soprano. January 1999 changed television forever, and most people didn't even notice. But while critics were obsessing over The Sopranos, something bigger was happening in dorm rooms across America. A 19-year-old college dropout named Sean Fanning released Napster in February. And overnight, the entire music industry became obsolete. You kids with Spotify have no idea. We went from paying $18 for a CD with maybe 2 good songs to downloading entire discographies for free. Metallica, Dr. Dre, Britney Spears, every Beatles album. Free. It took hours. Your mom would pick up the phone and kill your download at 96%. Songs were mislabeled. You'd get viruses. But it was glorious. The music industry panicked. They sued everyone. They tried to stop it. But here's the thing. Once you give people something for free, you can never get them to pay again. A teenager with an idea killed a multi-billion-dollar industry, and nobody saw it coming. March 31st, 1999. The Matrix premieres, and it breaks everyone's brain. Bullet time. Kung Fu uploaded directly into your brain. Keanu Reeves asking, "What if none of this is real?" This wasn't just an action movie. This was philosophy disguised as entertainment. And here's why it hit different in 1999. We were already living half our lives online. AOL Instant Messenger, chat rooms, early websites. We were choosing between the red pill and blue pill every time we logged on. The movie made you question everything. Is reality real? Are we in a simulation? What is the Matrix? And in 1999, you couldn't just Google the answer. You had to debate with your friends for hours, in person. Was it about technology? Religion? Control? The Wachowskis hid layers of meaning that people spent years unpacking. The Matrix made $460 million worldwide, and every action movie for the next 5 years tried to copy bullet time. Most failed. But the ideas? Those never went away. Oh, and 5 days before The Matrix asked if reality was real, the Melissa virus crashed computers worldwide. People were already paranoid about technology. Then The Matrix confirmed their fears. April 20th, 1999. 2 students walk into Columbine High School in Colorado. 13 people die. 24 are injured. We'd seen school violence before, but nothing like this. Nothing this planned, this brutal, this documented. Security footage, 911 calls, students hiding under desks and closets, teachers bleeding out trying to save kids. The aftermath was chaos. Everyone needed someone to blame. Video games. Marilyn Manson became enemy number 1. Movies, bullying, the trenchcoat mafia. Guns, mental health, The internet. Everything was blamed. Schools installed metal detectors overnight, clear backpack policies, active shooter drills became normal for kindergartners, armed guards in hallways. And here's the devastating part. It's been 25 years. We're still having the same arguments, still seeing the same headlines, still losing kids. Columbine wasn't the first school shooting, but it was the one that made school shootings a permanent feature of American life. April 20th, 1999 was the day innocents died, and it never came back. May 19th, 1999. After 16 years, Star Wars returns. The hype was insane. People camped outside theaters for weeks. George Lucas was treated like a returning god. And then we met Jar Jar Binks. Misa Jar Jar Binks, the most annoying character in cinema history. A kid's character in a movie that was supposed to be for the fans who grew up. The pod race was incredible. Darth Maul's fight was legendary. But the dialogue was wooden, the politics were boring, and Jar Jar was unforgivable. The Phantom Menace made over $1 billion worldwide. But fans were divided. Older fans felt betrayed. Kids loved it. And in 1999, you couldn't just tweet your anger. You saw it, argued about it in chat rooms, and then sat with your disappointment for months. But May wasn't all bad. May 1st, A Little Yellow Sponge premiered on Nickelodeon. SpongeBob SquarePants. If you were a kid in 1999, this show defined your childhood. 25 years later, it's still making memes. Not bad for a fry cook and a pineapple. June 1999 was peak summer nostalgia. The soundtrack was perfect. TLC's No Scrubs was everywhere. Ricky Martin's Livin' La Vida Loca was inescapable. Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle. Backstreet Boys' I Want It That Way. Britney J. Lo, peak pop perfection. This was the last summer before the internet killed the music industry, before Napster spread everywhere. MTV still played music videos. TRL was appointment television. You couldn't skip songs or make playlists. You just listened to the radio and hoped your favorite song played. Summer 1999 was the last time music felt untouchable. By summer 2000, everything was free and nothing was the same. July 16th, 1999. John F. Kennedy Jr., his wife Carolyn, and her sister Lauren die when their plane crashes into the Atlantic Ocean. JFK Jr. was American royalty, the son of the president, 38 years old, handsome, successful, seemingly perfect, and gone in an instant. The news stopped. Wall-to-wall coverage for days. Coast Guard searching. Conspiracy theories starting immediately. The Kennedy curse striking again. 1999 was supposed to be optimistic. The new millennium was coming. But we kept getting reminded that tragedy doesn't care about your calendar. But the most shocking moment of summer 99? Woodstock. Woodstock 99 was supposed to celebrate peace and love. Instead, it became a nightmare. 400,000 people, 100-degree heat, $4 bottles of water, overflowing toilets, sexual assaults in the crowd, and then fires, riots, looting. Red Hot Chili Peppers played Fire while the place literally burned. Fred Durst told everyone to break stuff and people took it seriously. ATMs destroyed, vendor booths looted, women assaulted during performances. This wasn't peace and love. This was rage and entitlement. This was late 90s culture at its worst. Woodstock 99 was a disaster that killed the Woodstock legacy forever. Oh, and also in August, The Sixth Sense premiered. I See Dead People. The twist nobody saw coming. The movie everyone told you not to spoil. Peak, you have to see this culture because social media didn't exist to ruin it yet. September 9th, 1999. Sega launches the Dreamcast, and for 5 beautiful minutes, it looked like they might actually compete again. The Dreamcast was magic. Online gaming built in. Graphics that destroyed PlayStation 1. Soul Calibur, Crazy Taxi, NFL 2K. It was the future. But there was a problem. PlayStation 2 was coming in 2000, and PS2 was a game console and a DVD player for $299. In 1999, standalone DVD players cost $300 or more. The Dreamcast sold 300,000 units in week 1. By 2001, Sega stopped making consoles forever. The Dreamcast was ahead of its time and doomed from the start. But for 1 year, it was perfect. October 15th, 1999. Fight Club premieres and absolutely bombs. $37 million domestic against a $63 million budget. Critics hated it. Audiences didn't get it. Too violent, too weird, too nihilistic. And then VHS and DVD happened. College dorms discovered it. Cable played it constantly. Suddenly, everyone's quoting. His name was Robert Paulson. First rule of Fight Club: you're not your job. Fight Club became a cult classic because it failed. It was too ahead of its time. But for young men feeling lost and angry, it became a Bible. Even if they completely missed that Tyler Durden was the villain. Fight Club lost the battle but won the culture war. November and December 1999 were dominated by one thing: Y2K panic. Here's the fear. Computers stored years as 2 digits. When 1999 became 2000, would they think it was 1900? Would everything crash? Would planes fall from the sky? Would bank accounts disappear? News stations had countdown clocks. Survivalists stockpiled supplies. Companies spent billions updating systems. Your parents probably bought extra water and canned food, maybe a generator. The fear was real, and it got worse every day. But also in November, Pixar released Toy Story 2, and it was somehow better than the original. Jessie's backstory. When she loved me, proof that Pixar wasn't lucky, they were the best. Animated sequels aren't supposed to be this good, but Pixar doesn't play by normal rules. December 31st, 1999. 11:59 p.m., the entire world is watching. Times Square packed with millions. News anchors trying to look calm while secretly wondering if this is it. Families gathered around TVs with their emergency supplies nearby. Some people threw massive millennium parties. Others hid in bunkers. Everyone had an opinion on whether Y2K was real or hysteria. The ball drops. 2000 arrives. And nothing happens. No crashes. No chaos, no apocalypse. Just relief and maybe a little embarrassment. Was Y2K ever real? Companies spent billions fixing code, so maybe that's why nothing happened. Or maybe it was overblown hysteria. Either way, we survived. But here's what we didn't know on that night. Everything was about to change. Just not at midnight. 9/11 was coming. Social media was coming. Smartphones were coming. The internet consuming everything was coming. The financial crisis. The forever wars. All of it. We were worried about computers crashing. We should have been worried about what came next. 1999 was the last year of innocence. The last year before 9/11. Before social media. Before smartphones ruined everything. For 12 months, we lived in a world where you could download music for free and not get caught. Where The Matrix blew your mind in ways Marvel movies never will. Where boy bands ruled the world. Where the biggest fear was a computer bug. We survived Columbine, Woodstock riots, JFK Jr.'s death, and Y2K panic. We got The Sopranos, SpongeBob, The Matrix, and Fight Club. We watched the music industry die and didn't even realize it. 1999 was weird, anxious, optimistic, and paranoid all at once. It was the last year everything felt possible before everything got real. So here's my question. If you lived through 1999, what moment hit you the hardest? The Matrix? Columbine? Y2K panic? Napster killing music? Drop it in the comments because I know I missed your favorite moment. And if you didn't live through 1999, I'm sorry. You missed something we'll never get back. Hit subscribe for more deep dives into the years that shaped us. Because trust me, every year after this got weirder.